One. Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Breakdown with Hansen and Brown, the lockdown episodes, because we're in phase 4. We're almost there, but we might go back, but that's a story for another day. We don't need to worry about that. We're here on Breakdown with Hansen and Brown, and with me, as always, is the Brown part of the Hansen and Brown, being the last name being Brown. That sounded bad. Joe Brown!
Oh, yes, the brown part of Hansen and Brown, except for the part where, especially in these LED lights, I am paler than ever.
And with us today is our special guest, Mr. Cyril. Cyril, how are you today?
Hello, guys. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Dude, the pleasure is all ours, and we're so excited to have you here today, man.
Thank you so much. Wow, I can't believe it has been 1 year since we graduated, and now you guys are doing this. Bravo, guys. Bravo.
Thank you, Cyril.
I think this is really our peak since graduation. It's been a real battle since we left York, and this show is kind of bringing us back up the hill of life.
It's been a hard freshman year for all of us, but I think it's nice to have little things like this to kind of like break it away from the monotony of at-home school and quarantine.
How you do, viewers?
Cyril, seriously though, it is such a delight to have you here. You are one of the most positive forces I've ever met. You're just like always such a nice guy you bring a smile on your face and like such a light into a room. So I think this is going to be a really fun episode.
Yes, it is, and I'm so honored to be in this episode right now.
Oh, you're going to make me blush. So, Cyril, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing since graduation? How have you been spending your time?
Well, to put it this way, I have been spending time a lot with my family, and I got the basement done, which is awesome. The basement looks really good, super relaxing. We got couches, we got a projector, we got everything.
Ooh.
Yeah, so one of these days you guys should come over and we'll have a movie night.
Movie night. I was about to ask you if you ever host movie nights in this basement. It sounds awesome. So when you say that you've finished the basement, would you guys like put in drywall, paint the walls, redecorate? Like what was going on in the basement?
Well, hi, Papa. Sorry about my dad. He was curious about something. But our basement looks really nice. We just got it done like 2 or 3 months ago. I cannot remember when we got the basement done, but it's going good. So.
Right. And is that like your favorite spot to like bring people? Is that like your man cave?
Yeah. Because we used to have the grossest basement ever, but now we have a good basement, so it's good.
I'll tell you, my basement got torn up when we had like a flash flood, because that's kind of like the problems we have here. We don't have hurricanes in Illinois, you know. We have either a tornado or a flash flood, and our basement got ruined. Yeah, our basement got pretty torn up by a flash flood. We had to tear up the carpeting and all that, and you know, I understand the need for like a nice looking basement. So I'm glad you guys got yours finished.
Yeah, I was thinking about inviting all the choir squads to like come over and hang out in the basement. It would be so much fun.
It would be cool to see a choir squad reunion.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, we were all actually in choir together at one point. Cyril, Joe, and I got up on that stage at the end of our senior year and did a couple numbers together. Very emotional. Cyril, have you been singing a lot ever since we're done with choir?
Well, I gotta tell you this. I wanted to sing, but my voice has to like rest for a while, so I haven't been singing that much. But hopefully, when this is over, I could probably do something. I don't even know yet, but
Pop out some ditties. Sing a little karaoke.
Maybe.
Do you have a family that's pretty like into music, or was that you who kind of first started in your family really like getting into music?
Well, my mom and dad started first, and then it was me, then it was my brother, then it was my sister. So
Oh wow. So you kind of like you led the path for the rest of your family, or at
yeah,
least the rest of your siblings.
For your siblings.
yeah, yeah.
That's awesome, man. And what does your family like to do? Do they play instruments? Are they singers just
Uh,
like you?
well, my dad plays a lot of badminton. So does my sister.
Oh,
My brother plays. He used to be an orchestra in middle school, but then he quit it. So he plays a lot of soccer, basketball, uh, volleyball type. I haven't seen him play volleyball in a long time, uh, but yeah, my mom doesn't usually do that much, although she cooks, which is awesome. So
Oh,
wow.
and speaking of sports, I noticed that it appears that you're wearing a York soccer shirt right now. Am I correct?
yes,
Soccer.
yes,
So,
I was the
is your
manager
brother on
of
the soccer
soccer
team?
for 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you have to do? Like, obviously, everyone, it's really everyone knows people who had played sports in high school, but I feel like managing a team like not only takes knowledge of the game, like a sport, like being in the game takes obviously a knowledge of the game, but also takes a lot of like organization skills. What did you have to do as like a manager?
Well, all you have to do is like come to all the practices, come to like every single practice, like every single day if you can. But if you're like in a club or something, then you cannot make it. So usually what I do is I usually like come to the games a lot and support them, make sure they're doing the right thing, getting as many goals and strategies as they can, helping out with the cones and everything. It's pretty much really fun to be a manager for the best sport in the world, soccer.
Yeah, it
So
is. Yeah, it is.
I don't know if I would agree with that statement, but it is a bold claim. It is a statement to be made.
It is the most popular sport in the world.
It
And
would
I
be,
think
yeah, it would be
that's
correct to say that it is the most popular.
Cyril. Are you a big fan of the World Cup?
yes, I am.
Yeah. Are you excited to like in general have sports coming back? Like we're able to watch if the Italian soccer league, internationally there's a lot of sports that are coming back. Are you excited for that?
Yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm excited, but it is what it is. Sports are the most important thing than any other um, things in the world. But yeah, I'm excited. Hope hope they all win.
Oh, what else have you been up to, Cyril? I mean, you got your basement done. What's how are you spending your free time these days?
Well, usually I wake up, I usually go to the bathroom, then I usually make my own breakfast, and then I would watch Disney Plus like every single day. So it has been really, really fun to spend time with family and get to see your friends every once in a while. So
Watch
Yeah.
anything good on Disney Plus recently? You have any show recommendations? Any movie recommendations?
Phineas and Ferb was my first recommendation.
I
Audience
feel like
I
response.
was
Joe's
I
Nick
was
with
inspired by
Phineas and
Phineas and
Ferb on
Ferb.
Disney Plus. I like rediscovered Phineas and Ferb. I was like, oh, let's check this out again. Such a
I
great show.
watched the whole entire season. It was so good.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Brings me back. Brings me back.
And there's also uh Kim Possible, That's a Raven, Raven's Home,
These
all
are
the other
classics.
all the other amazing TV shows.
I remember growing up with Kim Possible. Like Kim Possible was the show I watched as a kid. So I think you're never too old for Disney.
Kim
Yeah.
Possible, when they had the Disney website where you could play Disney games, there were 2 games that I played all the time. Obviously, you had the Lilo and Stitch sandwich one, where you were like stacking sandwiches onto Ruben's plate.
Of
But
course.
the other one
naturally.
was there was a Kim Possible. It was like Ron was running like some kind of food stop, like a hot dog shop or something, and he's like running from place to place trying to like fill the orders, like the classic order filling game where like someone's like, I want a hot dog and a drink, and you have to like, oh, and the next person comes up with their order, and they're like stacking up. But it was Kim Possible. That was one of my favorite video games online all the time.
I think I used to play Phineas and Ferb games when it was on Disney Channel,
Hmm.
but I think it was the surfing one that I used to play. I can't remember anything else.
Man, it's been such a long time. The only game I remember playing that I guess is now owned by Disney is Club Penguin. I remember Disney
Oh,
bought Club Penguin.
yeah, I love Club Penguin. I used to play the new Club Penguin, but then it got, you know,
It got shut down.
yeah, I was sad.
That was a tragic day.
It was sad, but I, I wanted to come back
Hmm.
someday. I just wish that they would like. I wish we could like do something to make them not shut down the new Club Penguin and let us play it again. But it is what it is, and
I think it's sad that there's a whole generation of kids growing up right now that will never get the chance to truly experience Club Penguin.
yeah,
It's a tragedy.
Certain
it's.
people that'll never have the chance to collect all the puffles.
Oh, Puffles. I miss the Puffles.
Yeah.
I had like 3 cats.
Oh, that's right. They came out with different kinds of puffles, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I found the Phineas and Ferb surfing game on Disney's website. It's called Cowabunga Candace. You have to help Candace surf and hit her trophies.
Yeah, I played that game. It was really, really fun.
So, Cyril, using Disney Plus, obviously, there's a lot of streaming services out there. Is Disney Plus your favorite streaming service? Do you like
Um,
Netflix?
I honestly, we used to use, well, most of the time we use Netflix or Hulu, but Disney Plus actually changed my life so much because I haven't watched any Disney shows for a while. So it's good to have Disney Plus by my side, and I hope that I get to watch like whatever show I want to watch or whatever movie I want to watch. It's just it's fun and then it's exciting.
Yeah. That reminds me, we do have an ad read for today. Give me one moment. We have, we got
I'm so excited
sponsors.
to find out who the sponsor is.
Yeah. Today's sponsor is actually Disney. Disney.
Oh, the
Yes.
big kahuna. We got it.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Disney is our sponsor today. Disney would like to remind you that they own everything, so don't mess with us. Love Disney.
As part of the ad read, I'm required to do this. I'm going to Disney World.
I'm going to Disney World. Hey, if you were thinking about going to Disney World right now, they're open, I think, but not actually. But maybe don't because
Provisionally open, and they're changing Splash Mountain.
Florida's not a great spot to be right now. Okay, moving on.
And they're. Oh wait, and David, did you hear that their Splash Mountain is becoming a Princess and the Frog ride?
Yes, which I approve of because there are some parts at Splash Mountain before the drop that are tied to this old movie called Song in the South.
Yep.
Or Song of the South. Not a great movie.
Plus, my sister pointed out that part right before the drop where it gets like really dark and whatnot, it would be really cool to do that with the evil guy from Princess and the Frog with that like one scene like, oh yeah, like with like
Yeah,
the colors and the darkness, and he's
I
like
got
casting the
friends
spells.
on. Yeah,
That would be a really cool replacement for like the dark scene right before the drop on the
that would be pretty cool.
Splash Mountain. So looking forward to it. It's a new reason to go back to Disney World. My family personally loves Disney World. That's where we took most of our vacations when I was a little kid. So I've been there many times.
It's a great spot. Cyril, have you ever gotten the luxury, the chance to go to Disney World?
Um, we, I actually did like a few years back, but I believe we were in, I think we were in Florida at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But we saw the parade. It was so much fun. I get to see Jack Sparrow in his costume for the first time. I get to see all my favorite Disney characters. It's magical.
Yeah, I think Disney, that's something they do really, really well, is they have they call them, they don't even call them like paid actors. They call them cast members.
Yeah,
You know, it's not like some like summer job. You're joining the cast, the Disney cast, and
The cast
you
of the
know,
show.
yeah, you know, I think they do a pretty bang up job over there at Disney World, you know?
I would definitely want to be a cast member of Disney.
Yeah.
Pretty
That's
fun,
like
though.
a dream job.
Yeah, because then I could tell the children like, okay, well, since I'm new to Disney and I traveled all the way around the world to get this, you all get to do this song with me. And the kids will be like, yay, we get to do it with Sarah. And then we would have like a dance choreography and then I'll be like, happy holidays, Disney. I love you all. Mwah.
Cyril, are you telling us that if you were a cast member at Disney, you would have a holiday flash mob?
I would be like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I love it. I love that idea.
It sounds fantastic.
You have to let us know when that happens, and we will be your backup dancers.
Yes.
I'll be like, ladies and gentlemen, Joe and David.
Mm.
We'll be like, check out our radio show.
Oh, I'm so loose. Mm.
uh, so yeah, I think I would love to be a voice actor. It would be so much fun.
Oh, yeah. That
Cyril,
would be
if you were going to voice act a character in a cartoon, what would this character look like? Would this be like an animal that has a voice, like you're voicing like a chipmunk or like a hippopotamus or a talking moose, like it's an animal character? Or would it be like a human character? And like what kind of voice you going? Like high pitched, low pitch, with an accent, no accent? What are you thinking?
I think I think maybe maybe like a normal pitch,
okay.
but like also I'll be like, Jiro, sorry to interrupt you, Super Marketing Hyperforce Girl. Uh, I'm your biggest fan. Sorry, get your act together, Cyril. Hi, I'm Cyril, and uh, thank you, Jiro and Super Marketing for saving Chickasaw City. This is amazing. What I do is this.
So your character would be the super fan that also has superpowers, that is introducing himself to the superhero team because he's a huge fan, but he is a superhero, and he is
Yeah,
introducing himself as a new superhero for the team.
yeah.
Ooh.
That's a great character.
What would your superpower be, Cyril?
Uh, I would say my superpower would be flame, like fire,
Yeah. Would you like
and then
shoot fire, or would you be able to like light on fire?
like I would use my hands,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would like juggle like 8 fireballs at the same time, and then I would beat all the robots with with my my fire powers and all that. But it's good.
Cyril would be packing some massive firepower.
Yeah.
Have you thought about what your superhero name would be?
Mine would be, I don't know. I think my name would be Flame Boy.
Flame Boy. Cyril as Flame Boy. And then if you have like, your mother's sister or your dad's sister, she would be Flame Boy Aunt. Flame Boy's aunt. Flamboyant.
I get the.
It was a pun. My superhero, I would be a supervillain and I would just be
You
Bad
would
Pun
be
Man.
super. I would be the superhero charged with fighting you, and my name would just be Facepalm.
Facepalm. It's Flame Boy and
And
Facepalm.
Facepalm. Oh, I see.
You know,
You'd be like, can your supervillain be like Dr. Doofenshmirtz with Bad Pun?
Ah,
yeah, curse you,
How
very the
totally-
platypus.
how totally unexpected. And by unexpected, I mean completely expected.
Ah. Why did I do this anyway? Okay, if this is smart. Wait a minute, curse you, very the platypus.
Cyril,
Oh.
kind of pivoting on to other stuff. Unless, of course, you have more plans you'd like to talk about your superhero career. I'd like to know, there's been it's been a time where we've kind of been, been inside, but it's also given us a lot of time to spend time with our family and stuff. Have you done any cool stuff with your family recently?
Well, yeah, we went to like part of like we went to our church friend's house one time. We we had like a get together, like a small family get together, like, and last weekend we went to Galena, which is 2 hours away, and it was awesome. It was great, and we just spending time together as a family. So yeah.
That's awesome, man. What was it like to like get back out on the road and like travel somewhere again?
Oh, it feels great. Like I miss traveling. So like I do miss traveling a lot
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. So yeah.
Are you a road trip kind of guy, or do you prefer flying?
I'm a road trip type of guy.
Yeah? You like making like all those stops and stopping along the way on your way to get somewhere?
Yeah.
What's your favorite place you've ever visited? Do you have one?
Uh
Do you have like a
I
favorite trip?
I love going to Chicago. That's one of my favorite trips. I also love going to, I would say, Indiana to get some good fireworks. I also love going. I also love going to New York, Florida. Uh, Michigan is good. I just love traveling around the world, but I love going to India, so it's bittersweet.
Wow. I did not peg you as the firework kind of guy. Are you a big firework guy?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I love fireworks.
that's awesome.
Did
Did
you
you
light off any fireworks this last 4th of July?
Yeah, we did actually. So we had it. We had like some of the fireworks at my house. So I invited my cousins over to like have a firework type of thing because we were supposed to go to the carnival in Lombard, but we didn't go. So then we decided to like go to Indiana to get some fireworks, and then we just did it in our front yard, and it was amazing. It was awesome. It was just magical.
That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. I I personally am a huge fan of fireworks, just like, I don't know. I'm not a pyromaniac. I don't want to say I love lighting stuff on fire, but it's something, it's cool to watch all the colors shoot out and stuff, especially if you get like Roman candles and all that. How important though, how important is safety when you're operating with fireworks?
Totally important.
I think I think the only I think it's safety is then like back a little bit, so like you could see it from the sky, or like you could.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do the fireworks, it's beyond amazing. So many colors, so many good looking lights and everything. So it's been bittersweet to
Yeah.
see all the fireworks and all that. So it's magical, but I really do miss it a lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
but hopefully next year everything will be back to normal, and hopefully I could get to experience more fireworks upcoming July. So
Yeah.
Now, Cyril, on the topic of safety, would it be considered safe to light a Roman candle and say, point it humorously at your friend who is, say, 6 feet away?
yes.
Yes.
Well,
Hey, David, do you want to come over later for some fireworks?
No, I don't
It'll be
think
completely
so.
safe.
would.
Everything
I
that
would.
happens will have the Cyril stamp of approval.
Cyril and Joe, I'm gonna get to Joe's house, and Cyril and Joe are just gonna have 2 Roman candles pointed at me.
Wait.
do not-
What if we
Don't-
do this? What if we do this? What if we get the fireworks, ask the choir squad to meet us at Joe's house, and stand
Yes.
6
They'll-
feet and watch the fireworks?
Yeah, they'll put you out right away, David. Don't worry.
Listen.
You'll only be on fire for a few seconds.
Here at Hansen and Brown, we do not condone shooting fireworks. Please do not try that at home. Don't at each other. Don't shoot fireworks at each other. That's a bad idea. They get pretty hot. Those are some spicy tamales. But we do recommend shooting them in the air. Like you just don't care.
Interesting point to make, David, since you're aware that shooting off fireworks is illegal in the state that we live in.
No, it's not. Otherwise, anyone who admitted to lighting fireworks would, have admitted to a crime. And we don't admit to crimes on this show.
Right, we don't live in the state of Illinois. Don't look up Illinois state laws.
Nope, no way, Jose.
Mm-mm.
So, Cyril, you also talked about some of the other trips you took. I know you said New York, but you mentioned India, right? You
Yes.
occasionally go all the way to India. What's that like? Like, do you enjoy flying like pretty much halfway across the world?
Well, it depends. Well, it is like, it's like super super nice. It's a great experience. As you know, I was born here in the United States. Both of my parents were born in India, so I get to go like every 2 or 3 years. But it's paradise. I do have a house in India, actually, just to let you guys know. But the house is nice. Last time that I went, we got Wi-Fi, and it was bittersweet than ever. I could have not asked God to let my family go to India, but it was really fun, and it was. I'll always remember India in my heart.
That's amazing, man. I think
God
it's
bless India.
God bless India. I think one of the most important things you can do is to, visit different places and, see the rest of the world, because I feel like the US is kind of like, it's a nice place, but it doesn't have much like historical significance.
Yeah.
But there's so much rich history in India, and and anywhere a lot of places all over the world. I highly recommend if you ever get the chance to go anywhere. To our dear listeners, if you ever get the chance, I would take it. I'm personally, it sounds a little hypocritical because I'm personally someone who probably won't study abroad, but it is something else to, hit the world, and see new places.
Yeah, if you guys get a chance, come visit me in India.
Go visit Cyril in India.
I'll be like, welcome to Kochi, India, everyone.
If you had only one day to spend in India, what's something that you would do?
Um, I well, this is kind of we usually spend like either 1 or 2 weeks in India, but most likely we visit cousins. We visit we go to restaurants sometimes, or we might like stop by at someone's house and eat there, type of thing. We usually have like a lot of family reunions every time that we go to India. But I believe if I only had one day to spend time in India, I would definitely go to the mall and do some shopping and then pack my stuff and then come back here and then be like, I'm home.
Anything in particular you like to get on your shopping trips?
Um, mostly souvenirs and all that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Little knickknacks and gifts to bring home with you.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite thing you were able to bring home with you from India?
Um, Usually I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. Just because you don't know what you're gonna get, or just because you have so many favorite things that you've brought home?
I just have so many so many I have like so many.
Well, that's awesome, man. I think the fact that you get to, m- travel so much is pretty cool. And I hope once we're able to travel again more, you will get another chance to go back.
Yeah, I just miss India so much, and my mom really wants to go back. So, but one of these days, I will definitely go to India, and it will, it will be like, it will be like so much fun to just, uh, go and, of course, uh,
Yeah, that'd be great, man.
but on the contrary, I'm just so excited,
Yeah,
Life life has to be what it is. So yeah.
I think, yeah, life is gonna happen. You just gotta make the best of every day that you can. And I think you do a great job of that, Cyril.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we might be nearing the end of our time here today. Joe, is there anything else you'd like to talk about
I
before
mean,
we?
I would just like to comment again on the inspiration that Cyril is pointing out that, just got to deal with what you're given in life. And obviously, Cyril is a great example of just being happy with what you have and making the most out of every day. Really an inspiration and a bright light in our lives. We're so happy to have Cyril on the show. He requested to be on the show, and we were, as soon as we heard, immediately excited to have him on.
Yeah.
So thank you for being on, Cyril.
Yeah. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
sir.
so much for having me, you guys. I would
It-
love to do this again sometime.
yeah. You name the time and place, and we'll make it happen, man.
Yeah.
Cyril, anything else you'd like to say before we head out? Anything you'd like to say to the viewers?
This is my first time being uh this is my first time being in a live stream with David Hudson and Joseph Brown. You guys are truly talented people that I know. Although David Hudson is funny and Joseph is rocking it, so I guess there's no way, there's no any other way, but hopefully I will reunite with my choir squad soon, and hopefully I'll be the luckiest guy alive to have my choir friends supporting me on this. With that being said, thank you, David. Thank you, my YouTube viewers, for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you so much, Cyril. Joe, thank you as well for being here today. Spending your like really quite. Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, David has to always thank me. It's hard for him to book me for this show. I'm not always free.
It is a real challenge. That brings us to the end of our time today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching live, thank you for watching live. If you're watching after the fact, thank you for watching after the fact too. But if you want to tune in live next time, pay attention to social media. We'll be posting it on Instagram, and that's typically where we promote stuff. If you want to watch old episodes, just head back to our YouTube channel. You can watch some old episodes. And I think that's about it. Joe, anything else you'd like to say before we head off?
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty. Well, I'd just like to remind everyone that to have a great day, stay safe out there, and remember that there are 104 days in summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. So make the best of each and every one of those days. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.